This question is a two-part question. How are you planning to help homeless reentry and veteran women in Kalamazoo County? It's a little bit different than just being homeless. So we have veterans that need special care. So what would you do for returning entry women and veteran women and non-homeless people?
Okay. Again, our VAWs, right? We gotta support them. We have to use some of that Foundation for Excellence money to support that. Like one of the biggest things that I have a issue with is returning veterans. Is that it's always the poor people's kids that are returning back, right? I've never seen a millionaire or billionaire's kid go to war because they want to, right? And the people serving our country are the lower class people, right? And so that's one of those things that has been like, if my kid ever talked to me about going to serve for our country, I'd tell him, hey, that's not for us. And so one of those things is giving the support to those places so that they can give that support. I mean, there's so much money has been cut from that, right? And so the more we're taking money away from those services that our vets need, that money is going somewhere else, right? I don't know where the heck it's going, but it's going somewhere else. And so we need to continue to challenge and allocate and champion for our vets. Man, my heart breaks for vets. And so, yeah, we need to use some of the Foundation of Excellent money to help that process.
Thank you. Hey, just a couple quick things starting there. I don't own this housing, I just happen to be on nonprofit boards that develop it, so I don't make a penny for all the time. No, I don't get paid for doing that work. All volunteer work. Is shared Public Housing Commission for 17 years, President Liv 20 years, totally volunteer. That's how I spend my hobby time. I don't make a penny personally off any of that work. Let's talk about vets for a second. So, we are in the poised right now, because of the work I've been doing over the last 10 months, pulling veteran service organizations who don't happen to work together in Kalamazoo County, and someone else is here in the Public Housing Commission can attest to that independently, pulling veteran services organizations together to end veteran homelessness in Kalamazoo County. And what have we done? We've gone through months of work trying to pull folks together that don't spend time together, that don't talk, pulling those folks in the room. Veteran Service Office at the county, Volunteers of America, VA, VFW post folks. We've come up with a plan, and that plan is done. And that plan is two things, centered around the Public Housing Commission that I have led into this work. And we're going to come out soon and say we have a plan to end veteran homelessness. And what's the Public Housing Commission going to do about that? Our job is going to be fill all the gaps that the other services do not currently fill. And we are creating, starting work on it in about a week, a veteran-specific shelter here in Kalamazoo County that is going to bring resources to veteran needs particularly. Look for that in the press. We're going to make an announcement about it. But our commitment, all together, from the Public Housing Commission, from veteran service organizations, is we are going to end veteran homelessness in Kalamazoo County.
This one hits home hard because there's a couple of things that about not making a penny off of it. I've heard Donald Trump say that, but you know, he don't never make a penny off anything. The last 2 years, my father-in-law, he fought in Vietnam, and he had Agent Orange, and so I watched him die slowly, and go from hospice and basically closing my business down because we were taking care of him. He wanted to pass away at home, and I never realized how hard it is to take care of somebody who is dying from liver failure. And it was about 2 years until he passed away January 16th. So this, going to the VA every day, driving, doing dialysis, going through all these different things, and seeing this, you know, it's simple as just kids or somebody going to visit these people. When you walk into the VA in Battle Creek, it's painted blue. It's like the worst color possible when you walk in. It's depressing. You got men and women that serve their country, and they have no family, they have no friends, there's nobody. And you give them all the money in the world, and it doesn't mean anything. a hug, somebody talking to somebody, just showing that you care. That means more than money itself. And I do agree, we need to build some more things or development sites where veterans get more attention. Because I seen it and it is, I was one of the guys who had a check in that box when I was young. And I've been in that place and I've been in the VA. And I'd rather be in the first place than the VA, because that's how bad it is. And these people have fought for our country, and it's sad.
Yeah, this is a serious issue that we just need to do better on to start with. There's reentry and there's homelessness as two parts of this, and we need to address both of them. The place where we have to start is we have to start by reaching out to the partners who have the best insight into the problem. So we reach out to the veteran services officers, and we ask them, what exactly can we do to help? Because they're the people on the ground with those returning veterans on a regular basis. So that's where we start. Then we move there to partnering with the county, because the county has the resources we need to help the veteran population. Then we look at what are some of the problems. It's not just housing, it's how do we help with employment. So how do we help find employment opportunities for people returning from war zones? Another thing that we have to consider is the mental health component. One of the biggest issues for veterans is mental health, particularly PTSD, and one of the things that we could do so much better is we can help veterans by easing their access to medical cannabis, which has been shown to have very significant positive effects for PTSD, but they cannot get that through the VA because the VA is still operating under the federal government's Schedule I drug policy, and the VA doctors are under gag orders, so they can't even talk about it with their patients. So we have to make that available without restrictions here in Kalamazoo, which makes it easier for veterans to deal with the